Hello, beautiful yogis. I'm Ashley, and this is day 23 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. And today's class is a backbend power yoga flow. We are all about heart opening from a place of strength today. So we're going to build power in the legs, stability in the shoulders, and flow toward a playful transition from wild thing into wheel pose. So if you've made it this far, I am so super proud of you. And if you are new, you can jump in anytime, but be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of the challenge. But let's go ahead, let's get started. We'll begin at the top of your mat. All right, yogis, let's get started. Top of the mat, big toes together, heels slightly apart, tailbone down, belly button in, heart lifted, shoulders up, back and down, chin is tucked, eyes closed. Really reach those fingertips down towards the floor, opening up those palms, allowing the energy to flow. And let's just take a couple breaths just to observe the breath as it is, without feeling the need to shift, change, or alter that breath in any way. We're just simply trying to drop in and allow ourselves to really be present and aware in this moment. Let's take a couple more conscious breaths. And now let's begin to bring some intention and control to the body, to the breath, finding your ujjayi breath. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, create that audible breath. So allow your breath to scrape the back of the throat even on your inhale. And as you really connect to this breath, notice as you begin to feel grounded through your feet into the mat. The mind begins to soften as you really focus on the sensations and the sounds of the breath. But then there's also a sense of energy that begins to accumulate within the body and your energetic field. So just take a couple breaths, observe that experience. Bringing yourself into the present moment. Let's take one more ujjayi breath. And on your next inhale, lift those arms above the head. Exhale, hands, heart, center, set the intention for your practice today. So what has brought you to your mat, and what are you hoping to cultivate in this time that we have together? That intention can be anything. And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth, send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation, and then gently open up the eyes as the palms touch. Exhale. Inhale, look up at the palms, really reach, and on your exhale, let's just take that forward fold, forehead towards the shins. We're gonna take our time here. Inhale, take a flat back. So with this little series, we're gonna really slow it down just so we can really start to feel. I want the weight into the toes. Feel the stretch along the hamstrings and the calves. But your chin is tucked. And then on your exhale, fold. Let's stay here for a moment. Keeping that weight shifted towards the toes. The hands can be grounded or really anywhere they make it to. And then inhale, take that flat back once more, draw the belly up and in. And then on your exhale, let's just bend those knees, plant the hands. We're gonna take the right foot, step it back. Lean into that lunge for just a moment, pause. And then exhale, plant the hands, shift that front foot back, hold your plank. Drop those knees, lean forward, modified chaturanga, let those elbows graze your side, roll the shoulders back, little baby cobra, come up. And exhale, take it down. Curl the toes, push up, exhale, push back. Really feel the stretch here. Wrap those armpits under.
And then exhale, roll it right on up, finding your down dog. We're gonna rest in down dog for 5 breaths. But here I want you to really push into those heels, using that middle finger and thumb as your ground. Lifting your hips really high, getting a nice stretch in the calves and hamstrings. Taking your drishti to your belly button. Find your breath. Wrap your armpits under. We're almost there. One more breath. And then exhale. Take your gaze between your hands. Let's just gently start to walk those feet forward. And then take your flat back. Wherever your hands need to be, knees, shins, floor, totally up to you and your body. Lean forward, chin is tucked. Inhale, and on your exhale, let's take another pause in our fold. Lean forward towards your toes. And then inhale, take your flat back, weight is in the toes. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, look through, bend those knees. This time take that left foot, step it back, settle in, pause in your lunge. And then exhale, plant those hands. Bring that front foot back, find your plank. Tuck your tail, drop your knees, lean forward, modified chaturanga, lower down, take your time. And then inhale, roll over those shoulders, come up, little baby cobra. Feel those back muscles already starting to work. On your exhale, let's take it down. Curl the toes. Inhale, push up. Exhale, push back. And then inhale, let's roll it right on up. Find your down dog. Take a moment, rest in that down dog, feeling the back body start to open. And on your exhale, walk those feet forward to the hands. Inhale, take that flat back yet again, chin tucked. Neck is long, and then exhale, let's take that forward fold. So we're really trying to open up that back body here. Creating a little more space. Inhale, take a flat back. On your exhale, arms teed, rise it to the top. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands in prayer, right leg steps back, come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, let's flow through a vinyasa, take it down and kick it back. Lower down, chaturanga. Little baby cobra, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, pick up, or push up, push back. And then we'll take a longer break after we get to the other side. Take your down dog. So we're picking up the pace a little bit here. We want to start to bring a little bit of heat into the body. Gaze forward, walk those feet to the hands. Inhale, take your flat back, weight is in your toes. Exhale and fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, shoulder blades pinch, rise to the top. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, hands in prayer, left leg steps back, come on up, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus, frame the foot, kick it back. Lower the knees, lower down, chaturanga modified, roll it up, little baby cobra, maybe get a little deeper in that cobra. Exhale, come down. Curl the toes, inhale, push up. Exhale, push back, 2 breaths. In child's pose with your toes curled under. And on your exhale, downward dog, 3 breaths. And exhale, gaze between those hands, slowly start to walk those feet. All right, inhale, flat back yet again. Maybe this time hands come back towards your heels. And then exhale, fold. A little deeper forward fold this time. Inhale, flat back, arms teed, shoulder blades pinch, rise it up. Exhale, Samastitihi. One more time, hands in prayer. This time, step it back, warrior 1. Spiral the back heel as the hips square. Exhale, cactus. Take it down. Maybe this time, full chaturanga, lean forward, lower down. Inhale, rise it up, upward facing dog. Pull the heart through. Shoulder blades come towards each other. Strong back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Walk those feet forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, shoulder blades pinch, rise it up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Take the left foot, step it back, warrior one, back heel down, hip square. Peel back. Settle in, exhale, cactus. Take it down, kick it back. Lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Peel the heart through, strong back. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths. Press to the middle finger and thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gaze between those hands. Find your way to the front, either step, walk, or jump. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, rise. Exhale, Samasthiti. Wonderful job. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pelvis forward, heart open. Here we're lifting, so little mini back bend here. We're lifting out. Really feel those hands coming up and out rather than down. And then on your exhale, fold forward. We're gonna do that again, but a little differently. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, teed arms, rise. And exhale, pelvis forward. And then on your exhale, we're gonna cactus those arms, bring your hands to your lower back. So if you had little dimples back there, your thumb's gonna be right in the center of them. Heart opens, pelvis forward, and lean back. Now, if you wanna create a little more space, you can take some space between those feet and push forward so the toes can come outward as the heels go in. But here you're lifting. So think hands onto the rib cage and you're lifting out of your back. So think up and out. And then see if you can hold it there as you take your hands behind your head and continue to lengthen through the spine. And then on your exhale, come up, tuck your tail, and come back into your center. Bring those feet back together. All right, let's flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step, walk, or jump to plank. Lower down, chaturanga, lean forward, elbows grace. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come back through. We're gonna lower all the way down to the belly, release your toes. Come up, little baby cobra, rise. Exhale, take it down, slide the hands a little forward, sphinx pose. Inhale, and on your exhale, plant your palms and maybe lift a little higher. Peel your heart through those hands. Maybe lift a little higher. Keep peeling your heart through those hands. Shoulders draw down. Lift out of the lower back. Exhale, hands to the outside, elbows to the outside. Drop the forehead. Curl the toes, hands to the outside of the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck your tail. Push up, push back. Take a moment here. And then inhale, come up, walk it through. We're gonna take a little puppy pose. Already starting to open up the back and shoulders. Maybe forehead is down, or chin is down, or chest and chin. Maybe you're on your fingertips really deep and through the shoulders. And then exhale, see if you can slither it right on through, finding your sphinx pose. Yet again, heart peels. Making sure the shoulders are not up into your ears so the neck is long. And then exhale, press those palms, maybe lift the elbows. And then on your exhale, see if you can open it a little more. And maybe a little more. Exhale, take it down, rest. Give that back a little break. And then inhale, take the hands to the
side body here. We're gonna go for locust pose. Roll the shoulders back, lift up, lift the feet, raise the entire body up off the floor except for that pelvis and belly. So we're really trying to fold ourselves in half to the best of the ability. Inhale, and on your exhale, come through, arms forward, feel the back muscles working. Inhale and exhale, hands to the outside of the chest and melt down. You can rest your forehead or one cheek down and just let everything relax. We're gonna do that one more time, building strength in the back body. All right, come back into center, roll the shoulders back, lift it up, hands rise. We're gonna go out backwards, lift the feet, rise the arms forward. Inhale and exhale, locust pose, lift. Inhale and exhale, rest your opposite cheek down. Okay, let's go ahead, keep going. Bring your gaze to the center. Lift it up, inhale, just transition to bring your hands to the outside of your chest. Tuck your tail. Shoulders down, elbows in, lift up, exhale, push back. Take an extended child's pose, give your back a little break. Here, really reach those fingers forward to get a good stretch. And then 5 on your exhale, roll it on up, curl those toes, find your downward dog. And then inhale, gaze forward, step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, rise. And exhale, samastitihi. Wonderful job. Bring your hands into prayer, step it back, crescent lunge, rise it on up. Inhale, hold it. We're gonna twist that crescent lunge, right elbow, left knee, reach it tall. Exhale, take that elbow across, turn your left toes in, just a little deep and through your twist, maybe stack. Bring the hand down. And exhale, come back through to center, airplane those arms. Inhale, rise it on up, bend the back knee as you peel back and open. Bring your palms together. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise, interlace, pull back. And then inhale, come through. Finding your crescent lunge, straighten, open it up, warrior two. Settle into that warrior two. Gaze over that middle finger and shoulder blades pinch. Settle in. Reverse your palm, reverse your warrior. Gaze to the palm. And exhale, extended side angle, maybe elbow drops to knee or hands all the way down, or you're somewhere in between on blocks. Spiraling heart open. And then exhale, come back through warrior two, right into crescent lunge. Inhale, and on your exhale, hands in prayer, we're gonna step it forward. Find our chair, settle in. Fingertips graze Utkatasana. Make sure you can see those toes. Feel the strength in your back. Inhale and exhale. Rise, little mini back bend and tuck the tail as we come back, hands heart center. Release it. All right, we're gonna go right into dancer. You can either take your flip grip, so opening up that shoulder girdle for more space, or you can just grab your foot this way. So we're gonna go ahead and find our way. If you need a little modification to get into the pose, you can bring that knee into the chest and take it through and then go for your dancer. Otherwise, find your bind, open up your heart, and dancer pose. Push foot into hand, lifting towards the ceiling, opening up. Keep the hips square. And then inhale, come back through, hug that knee in. And exhale, drop it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we're gonna switch those sides. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, vinyasa. Lower down, upward facing, downward facing. Step, walk, or jump, right into the other side.
Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, rise. And
Samasthiti. And other side, bring your hands into prayer. Left leg steps way back. Find your crescent lunge. Rise it on up. Settle into that crescent lunge. Peel back. Inhale, and on your exhale, let's take that twisted lunge. Left elbow, right knee. Bring it across. Push. Really open through here. Maybe take the palm down and open. Stacking shoulders. Coming out just the way you came, rising on up. Find that crescent lunge. Settle in. Inhale and exhale, cactus, airplane arms. Peel the belly. Up and in. Inhale, come on up. Bend the back knee, peel the heart open. Palms touch, reach. Interlace the fingers, thumb and pointer out. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. Maybe go a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, spiral open, warrior two. Shoulder blades come together. Gaze over that middle finger. Reverse your palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle, either elbow to the knee or hand down, spiral open. And exhale, push back into your warrior two, right into your crescent. Inhale and exhale, come through. Lean forward, step it to the front. Utkatasana chair, fingertips graze, rise it up. Tucking your tail, look to make sure you can see your toes. Palms can come together if you want a little extra strength. And exhale, Samasthiti. Wonderful job. Right into dancer on the other side. Find your bind, grab your foot, whatever feels right to you, and open it up. Keep pushing that foot into hand to lengthen through your dancer. And exhale, see if you can come out a little more gracefully than me. Draw that knee into the chest. And exhale, take it down. Let's vinyasa, inhale, rise. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump. Lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog. And inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, come down, finding tabletop position. We're going to thread the needle here, planting right hand down, left arm stacks, open it up. Inhale and exhale, take that left hand behind the right. You're going to notice you need a little bit more room, walk the hand out. Slide that left hand under even more till your head and shoulder can come down onto the mat. Push, deepening through the twist, creating space in the back and shoulder. We're going to do a fun transition from here into half camel. So go ahead and anchor that hand down, push. Bring the right hand back right underneath the shoulder as you stack. If the toes are not already, curl them under. Inhale, send your pelvis forward as the left hand comes to that back heel and the right arm comes up. Heart is open. Keep pushing pelvis forward, lifting out of your back. Inhale, and on your exhale, bring both hands together. Inhale, tuck your tail, and settle on down. Release it. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Resting here, stretching out those toes, stretching the quads if they're tight. All right, and then inhale, hands into prayer. Come right back up. Inhale, rise. And exhale, find your tabletop. We're going to do that on the other side. Left hand underneath the left shoulder, stack the right arm. Inhale, and on your exhale, right hand comes behind the left. Walk that left hand out a little more so you have that space to continue to slide that hand through. Push, deepen through. If you're lucky, you'll get a nice little crack in the spine, a little pop there.
Some relief. And then inhale, let's bring that hand right back underneath the shoulder as we stack those arms, both straight arms. Curl the toes if they're not already. On your exhale, right hand comes to the heel, pelvis forward, open up the heart. Then inhale, see if you can bring your palms together. Exhale, hands heart center, and settle back down, resting on the shins or toes. Take a moment to regroup. We're going to go right into double side now, or you can stick with your single side. So if you felt like there was not a lot of space there, then try for the single, and you'll just do half the time. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to come up. Inhale, rise. And if you want to, keep those toes curled under. And then exhale, pelvis forward, heart open, little back bend, cactus. And then inhale, reach, pelvis a little more forward. Maybe the right hand comes down, forward with the hips. Maybe the left hand comes down, forward with the hips. Keep feeling the heart open. And exhale, release it. See if you can bring the hands. And tuck your tail. Release your toes this time. And settle in. Maybe bring the knees together. So here you are active. Your tail is tucked. Almost like you're trying to push your back. Like if you were lying on your back would be flat against the floor. So here, just trying to bring that belly button deep. And then inhale. On your exhale, keep that tuck as we lean forward. We're going to give a little relief to that back. Bring your hands down for full expression of child's pose. Let the shoulders drape over those knees, forehead down. And exhale. Go ahead and take your hands forward, roll it on up, curl those toes, pick it up. All right, we're gonna come down into bridge pose. We're gonna hop to a cross-legged seat, or really however you wanna get down. All right, so go ahead and find your way down, make your way onto your back. Walk your heels in. Heels are out, toes are slightly in, and you have your hips in alignment. Fingertips down to your heel. Let's just go ahead and come right on up. So tucking your tail, rise, and then interlace your fingers. Walk your shoulders and push those hands into the mat as you lift. So here you're pushing back into your shoulders. So you're using your heels to push back. So instead of like a glute workout, you're just creating space, so you're pushing into those shoulders. So we're trying to really open up the shoulders here and create strength in the legs and upper back. And on your exhale, release your bind, tuck your tail. Draw your knees into your chest. We're gonna try that one more time. We're almost done for the day. We're getting so close. All right, exhale, drop those feet down. One more bridge, set yourself up, find your bridge pose. If you feel any tension in your lower back, then try to push more from your feet, push them up into your shoulders. So it's a push back, and then you can lift up from that space. And exhale, release it, tuck your tail. On your way down, give yourself a big hug. Rock side to side, awesome job. All right, so we're getting into the peak posture. This is going to be your biggest challenge yet. Take it as you can. You can modify it if you need to. You can also skip it or take a yogi's choice if you want a little flow or something. If you do not have wheel or
if you're not able to flip your dog. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Cross those ankles. We're gonna flow right through. So just hop it back and downward facing dog. Let's come through, lower down, one more chaturanga. Well, we'll see, maybe. And send it back. All right, pick up that right leg nice and high, bend your knee, dip the toe, wild thing prep. Look through, see if you can see your toe. And then on your exhale, three-legged dog, knee into the chest, and foot between the hands, rise it up. Exhale, take it down, and kick it back. Drop it down, switch sides, left leg nice and high, knee bends, toe dips. Look through under your armpit, see if you can see your toes. Maybe even say hi, toes. And exhale, go back through, knee into chest, foot between the hands, rise it up. Exhale, cactus, frame the foot, kick it back. All right, yep, see, I lied. See, we're another chaturanga, lower, upward facing. You can skip them. Exhale, downward facing. I love to take them. Let's just settle. Since we're going into the next series, we're going to keep building each round. So take a break if you need to, if you're feeling fatigue in the arms. And let's get right on into it. Take your hands forward, rise it up, curl the toes, lift it. All right, let's go right into three-legged dog. Stick with your wild thing prep if that was already challenging, or explore. We're gonna go right into wild thing, so open it up. Wild thing, heart open, push. Exhale, come back through, foot between the hands, crescent, a cactus, take it down, kick it back. Right into the other side, left leg high, knee bend, dip the toe, wild thing prep. Stay here or explore, wild thing, open up. Inhale and exhale, foot comes through, come up, and cactus, frame, lower, upward facing, downward facing, and child's pose. Take your break. All right, so the next series, or the next round, it's our last round, and then we're all the way down for cool down. But for this next round, we will be trying to flip the dog and see if we can go into full wheel from wild thing. If not, stick with practicing your wild thing or your wild thing prep. All right, let's take one more breath. And exhale. All right, last round. Come on up, downward dog. We're gonna get right on into it. Three-legged dog. Prep. Wild thing. Maybe flip it. Maybe yours is a little more graceful than mine. Finding wheel pose. And then now let's see if we can come out of it. So you'll have to flip your palm and rotate it back through. Awesome job. Lower down. Upward facing. Downward facing. All right, we're gonna go right into the other side. If you need to, take a break, you can. Left leg high. Dip the toe. Trick is, hand's gonna come into the center with the foot in alignment, like a side plank. Open it up, wild thing. And then maybe open it up into your wheel. And then maybe flip it back, come back through, lower down, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog, and come back through, child's pose and rest. Now remember, no matter what you were able to do today, no matter where you got to, no matter what it looked like, no matter if you fell out of it, if it wasn't pretty or polished, it doesn't matter. It is not about the pose, it is not about the shape, it is about what it teaches you. Can you continue to try? Can you show up anyway, even though you know that it's going to be hard and challenging? Can you show up even if you know or think that you will fail, do you have the courage to show up anyway? Until that one time when you don't fail. And turning those I can'ts into I dids, or those challenges into warm-ups. All right. Now that you got your motivational speech for the day, let's go ahead and just roll it right on up. Roll the shoulders back. Oh, and looks like Gypsy was joining us for a moment. All right, inhale, lift those arms. And exhale, take your hands back behind you. Fingertips point in, heart opens. Stretching a little bit through the quads. If you're not feeling a whole lot, then you can lift up those hips. And then exhale, rest it down. Rise it up, hands in prayer. All right, let's come through. We're gonna come up and then step, walk, or jump. We're gonna come down to a seat. And make your way. Actually, let's take a Paschimottanasana. So that way we can really kind of get more of that back. We can start to open up in the opposite direction. Since we've been doing a lot of back bends, let's do a little forward fold. Now, we don't want a major forward fold here. We don't want to go super deep. Since we just did a whole lot of deep back bends, we don't want this one to be a deep forward fold. We never want to do a deep forward fold when we do deep back bends, or deep back bend when we do deep forward folds. They're counterintuitive. So this is a gentle forward fold here, gentle Paschimottanasana. So if you're giving a lot of effort, back off a little. Let your energy come down, bring your chin and chest. Maybe even just rest your hands onto your shins here, so that way you're not tempted to push or really put in a lot of effort. And then exhale. Let's just roll it up to the top. Let the neck be the last to come up, and now let's make our way onto our back. All right, draw your knees into your chest. Awesome, awesome job today. These classes are definitely not easy. They are full of their own little challenges, but it's whether or not you show up for them. It's not about how well you do in the challenges, it's do you show up for them? Do you give the effort that you have for the day? And do you have the courage enough to face them? And if these classes have not been challenging for you, then that is also awesome, because then that means that you have pushed through a limit. You have pushed through a level. And that in itself is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and draw that right knee into the chest. Take that left leg nice and long, stretch it out. Deep breath and exhale, just switch. And then inhale, both knees into the chest, take your feet down. Let's take that right ankle, cross it over the left, push. We're gonna open up through the piriformis, either stay here if this feels good. Otherwise, we're gonna deepen this stretch. Bring your knee in towards the chest, hug it in, thread that needle. And just letting it go. Giving this time for you to really allow your energy to come down, your mind to begin to soften, preparing your body and your mind for Shavasana, because we are getting very close. So really just take your mind into your physical space. Notice the sensations, whatever is lengthening. Notice the things that feel good or that feel uncomfortable. And maybe emotions or thoughts arise as well. And without attaching any emotions to any of these things, just observe them and allow yourself to be present. And then on your exhale, let's go ahead and take that foot down and then cross the leg all the way over. Goalpost or tee those arms, pick up the hips. We're gonna send them way to the right and then let the knees drop to the left. Gaze over that right shoulder, deepen through your twist. And then inhale, come back into the center on your exhale. Pick up those hips and switch those sides. Left ankle crosses over that right knee. We're going to push, feeling that external rotation of the hip. If your hips are super tight, you're going to automatically start to feel that stretch. And then on your exhale, let's draw that knee into the chest. So again, grabbing behind the knee or in front of the knee. And just let everything go. Take a second here to just breathe. Let your breath take you deeper into the stretch. Let your breath surrender the muscle. And then on your exhale, drop the foot, cross the leg all the way over. Goalpost or tee those arms. Pick up your hips, send them way to the left. Let those knees drop to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. Now here, we don't want a huge, deep twist because we did just do a lot of back bends. And so we don't want to get deep twists here. So really just let this be light and gentle. We want to really just bring the hips back. We want to create space through the torso, but we want to be careful in our twists. We want to open up the chest. So think of more of this as more of a chest opener with a gentle torso opener and hip rather than like full-on major twist. So if you need to back off or maybe unbind those knees, stacking those knees for this round, please do. All right, and then inhale, let's come back into the center. Exhale, let's take a happy baby, grab a hold of the arches of the feet or behind the knees. So you can even just kind of take your hands to the inside of the knees, just pushing those feet away if your hips are a little bit more tight. I'd say if you're doing more back bending work, you're probably more loose. So happy baby might not be difficult to achieve. But just so you have some options. Push down. Continuing to deepen your practice into your internal space. Maybe letting this be your opportunity that you begin to relinquish some thoughts. Let's take one more breath in happy baby. And then on your exhale, either straighten one leg, lead with the heel, or both. Lead with the heel, stretching those inner thighs. This is our last stretch. And then exhale, release the hands from the feet, help those legs together, a big hug. And exhale, drop those feet down. Let's take a good morning stretch, decompress the spine, reach the hands above the head, point the toe, reach nice and long. And exhale, take your hands down to your side. Now bend your knees. You're going to notice it's going to be really uncomfortable for your lower back here. So walk those heels in, tuck that tail, belly button deep into the spine. Really flatten out the back. Reach the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Let the arms come long and then rest. And then straighten your right leg. Keep that tuck. Straighten the left leg. Keep that tuck. And on your exhale, settle in. Slowly. Finding your way into Shavasana, your final resting pose. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and unfurrow the brow. And with each breath, settle in a little more into your mat. Each exhale, releasing tension, releasing thoughts. And each inhale, bringing you deeper into your present space, amplifying those energies of peace and calm. And the longer you rest here, feel those waves of peace wash over you. And allow yourself to get lost here. Maybe the awareness of the breath, or lost in the release and the surrenderance. And if your mind wanders, just simply bring your awareness back. Enjoy your rest. Now, if you'd like to stay in Shavasana a little while longer, you're welcome to stay. Just push pause. Otherwise, follow me. Let's begin to bring some slight movement back to the body. Wiggle those fingers and toes. And roll the wrists. And then begin to bend those knees and elbows. And whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side. Resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Just giving yourself this moment to be still before we reintegrate back into the world. And then from here, whenever you're ready, extend the top leg, using the top arm to press yourself to a nice comfortable seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed. Try not to disturb that peace that you've worked so hard to create. And bring your hands to your knees. Tuck your tail, belly in, shoulders up, back, and down, chin tucked. Inhale, lift those arms, and exhale, hands, heart, center. Let's take a deep breath. In a big exhale. Wonderful job. Let's set the intention for our day today. So what would you like to cultivate in your life? How would you like to continue to practice well beyond your mat? And once you've set the intention, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth, send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch, hands, heart, center, sealing this space with our mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Wonderful job today. I am so super proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your practice with me. It is always such an honor to guide you along this journey, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you back here. Say, Matt, new challenge. Namaste.